Hi, everybody. I hope you guys are having a good night. I won't be on here for a very long time. I just want to talk about a few things, including my videos from last night. Um, just know this. I'm still getting, like, I complained about it, but I'm still getting in my psyche that I should be okay with the contract not being signed right now. I'm not saying that the person I'm supposed to be signing the contract with is shady. I'm not saying that, but I'm still getting that vibe. Like, even though I'm upset and I'm mad and disappointed that this person kind of, ignored me and some of the things I said, but I'm starting to think because, girl, nobody told me Pluto gonna be retrograde with Mercury, and then we got a whole damn solar eclipse over there. So, yeah. Now this is where I be quiet and don't say nothing about the contract because I don't believe in signing contracts when it comes to Mercury retrograde. Granted, I just applied to 1,000 jobs because of my situation because I need to work. I have to work. I gotta make money. Period. So, I hope you guys are having a lovely day. I'm still feeling some kind of way and I'm still a little emotional. It's so weird how dark it got with me. And then I went back to what my main thing was, which was like, do you really want to get this contract signed, especially with all that's going on? Things are not stable. You don't want to sign contracts during things when it's not stable. So I'm gonna let it go. It was the same pattern I went through 5 years ago and the same pattern I went through 9, 10 months ago. You're supposed to sign the contract. You never gave me the contract, my nigga. You never gave me the contract, nigga. You never gave me the contract. So it is what it is. I'm not gonna say nothing else. I'm gonna let it go. And then when he's ready to act like a normal human being and talk to me, he'll talk to me. And I'm gonna get my steak. That's if the country has steak shit. By that time period. So I want to talk about the winning of the Kardashians. One. And two, I also want to talk about a lot of other stuff. So I want to start with the verdict. I'm gonna tell y'all this. Did she really think she was gonna win against these witches? Yeah, I meant to say it. I said witches. Damn it. I said witches. I said what I said. I didn't forget the B. I meant what I said. Did she really think that was gonna happen? When they said that she couldn't bring up evidence dealing with the whole case that had to do with um certain things producers said, girl, I was like, okay, y'all ain't trying to make her win. Y'all just gonna side with the people with the money. Y'all gonna go where the money reside. We get it. But I feel like I have a gut feeling that Black China is going to be compensated in another way. I don't know what way she's going to be compensated for, but she's going to be compensated. Trust and believe it. And trust and believe these hoes, they gonna get their day. So yeah, I feel some kind of way about Pete Davidson. I want to tell you why I feel some kind of way about Pete Davidson. Just that weird shit Kanye was talking about. Y'all don't listen. What happened to it? Hold on. I know I got the thing with Pete Davidson. I mean, long story short, y'all know he's on some weird shit. But I never saved it. I thought I was so prepared today. Oh no. And we're gonna have a deep discussion about that Roe versus Wade, why that was overturned. Which, granted, I told y'all I get pregnant, I'm keeping that baby. That's why I'm picky about who I have kids with. I ain't having kids with just anybody, cause I'm gonna sit on it. I'm gonna make sure it's the right sitting on it I'm doing. Damn it. Weird shit. Oh, weirdo was doing. And yes, I'm gonna talk about that case too. And the reason I'm talking about that is because I want to talk about the mere fact that um damn it. Here it goes. Dang it, that just go past it again. This weird shit I was talking to y'all about with Pete Davidson. This is what Kanye was talking about. Why the hell you got his kids' names tattooed on you, you weird motherfucking asshole? You're weird, sir. You're weird. Say this. If I date a dude and he got cheering, and me and him are deeply in love, which I don't think Kim Kardashian can be in love because you can't make a witch love you. Anyway, if I'm with a dude and we in love and he got some beautiful kids that I adore, I'm not gonna tattoo their names on me. You can love kids in other ways, and it's weird. It's giving creepy stepfather vibes. So I guess it says KN. So where is it? Is that it? KNSOP. Nobody got named KNSOP. The names are North, Saint, Chicago, and Psalms. So I guess he has the K stands for Kim, and then the N is North, and the S is Saint, and the C is for Chicago. So it looks like an O, but it's supposed to be a C. And the P is for Psalms. And he already got also a thing saying that my wifey's a lawyer. My girl's a lawyer. Yeah, but when push comes to shove, she ain't really fucking with you, dude. I mean, I'm just gonna call a spade a spade. Don't feel bad. But she ain't really fucking with you. She using you just to make Kanye West mad. And then when she done pissing off Kanye for clout, then she's going to drop you like a bad habit, just like she did somebody else. Because let me show you who she dropped as a bad habit. Let's talk about that. Let's talk about one of the bad habits she dropped besides Ray J, y'all. Because he had something to say. And I appreciate him coming out and saying something. Because this fucking bitch sit up there and said that I'm cussing like a sailor. Golly. This fucking bitch made it seem like she just married him because she was high. No. This is, and I always thought he looked like Neo. His name is Damon Thomas, sorry. And he is a known music executive. Okay. He was making big money when Kim Kardashian married him. Let's hear what he has to say.
Okay. Why elope as opposed to an actual wedding?
She wasn't talking to her parents at the time, or her mom at the time, I think.
on an episode of Keeping Up with the Kardashians, she claimed that she was high on ecstasy.
I think that's unfair to, at this point, first of all, let's talk about Kim. I'm proud of her. I'm proud of her family. I think that she should be more responsible with those statements because there's a lot more to that subject and those things. And I could go into that and blow up the spot, but I wouldn't. And I've been very responsible in not talking about what that marriage was or what it meant to me. You don't stay married to somebody or be with somebody for 4 to 5 years and it's just based off of you getting high off of ecstasy. You know what I mean? That doesn't make any sense at all.
Okay. Why elope as opposed to an actual wedding?
And she knows she did not make that decision high. I thought Kim was the one that didn't do drugs. I mean, besides birth control pills, because gotta make sure you have a baby with the right person. Like I just told you guys. But you on ecstasy? Since when you start being that girl? And just in case you guys don't know who Damon Thomas is, kind of told you who he was. He's an award-winning music writer, which that would be a songwriter, producer and rapper. He's best known for being a music producer. He's Grammy-nominated music producer who joined by Harvey Mason Jr. to make up the R&B pop duo, The Underdogs. So he huge, right? He's not just some random black man. And I'm just so tired of y'all spinning the narrative like he's just some random black man. He's not. And for her to spin the narrative like he's some random black man, he's not. I knew he was part of the underdog. I just wanted to make sure he's part of the underdog. I don't want to sit up here and put out facts and say something is facts and it's not true. I want to make sure that. Because yo, I gotta make sure my I's are dotted and my T's are crossed. I don't believe in putting out false information. So yeah, she's trash for that. Next thing, I had to drive always dragging the Kardashians for like 5, 10, 15 minutes. Let's talk about this. Y'all Democrats are gonna be pissed. Don't ask me what I am. I'm not a Democrat nor a Republican. I don't give a damn. Everybody fake to me. So, according to the Neighborhood Talk, the Supreme Court draft leaks show they will overturn Roe versus Wade. Now, if you don't know what Roe versus Wade is, a lot of us, y'all gonna be having babies y'all don't want. Roe versus Wade is 410 U.S. 113 was a landmark decision of the U.S. Supreme Court in which the court ruled that the Constitution of the United States protects a pregnant woman's liberty to choose to have an abortion. No, it said it was a landmark legal decision issued on January 22nd, 1973, in which the U.S. Supreme Court struck down a Texas statute banning abortion and effectively legalizing the procedure across the United States. The court held that a woman's right to an abortion was implicit in the right to privacy protected by the 14th Amendment to the Constitution. Prior to Roe versus Wade, abortion had been illegal throughout much of the country since the 19th century. Um, yeah. Roe versus Wade has proven controversial, and American remains divided in their support for a woman's right to choose an abortion since the 1973 ruling. Many states have imposed restriction on abortion rights. So, in other words, it's not funny. I'm not laughing. It's not funny. Let me tell you why it's not funny. Because a lot of those girls who got abortions had no business being mothers anyway. So they saved a child a lifetime of traumatization, trust, and belief. All right. Granted, statistic wise, a lot of women who do get abortions do regret it. So, and we're not gonna play games on that. But to me, this is I must be honest with you. This is what the problem gonna be in this situation, okay? I'll be honest what the problem gonna be in this situation. The problem gonna be is y'all gonna go back to doing those dangerous back alley abortions. Okay. Now I don't know if y'all watched the movie for Color Girls. Tyler Perry did a movie called For Color Girls. And basically in the movie, one of the girls in the movie, played by Tessa Thompson, got pregnant. So she did a back alley abortion. And the back alley abortion caused her to be infertile. Now, the way they've been doing it recently, there have been women who have gotten abortions and have been able to conceive and still have children even after they got an abortion. Which, don't ask me, okay, even I as a woman, I'm confused as to why you abort a child and then have one. But that is neither here nor there with me. That's not my business. That's not my judgment. I'm not judging you. You do what you have to do. You don't want to have his baby. And looking at some of these dudes out here who y'all having babies with, I don't want to have a baby with him either. But the issue I have with this, the main issue I have is the start of back alley abortions. Okay. You don't want young ladies to be going to back alleys and hurting themselves, possibly causing God knows what kind of infections from back alley abortions. You want a professional to do it because they know what they're cutting and why they're cutting it. Okay? You don't want somebody like Macy Gray. That's who did the back alley abortion in the movie. Doing your abortion. You don't want that. Somebody who would do everything. I'm pretty sure she don't only do back alley abortion. She probably also help the mob out when they get caught and somebody almost die. Okay? So you don't want to go back to the way things are to where people go and get back alley abortions. Okay, you don't want that. That's scary. When some random lady who's sitting up there pouring Jimmy, Johnny, and Jack on utensils, and she got kicked out of being a nurse because she was doing some weird shit as a nurse, and she's sitting up there just cutting whatever out of you, and you don't know what it is. She could be cutting your intestines. So, which this kind of explain what's going on in Texas. I don't know what you know, if you guys know, but it's happening in Texas. I think it's happening in Florida too, where they are banning abortions after 15 weeks. That's a heartbeat bill. It's funny how all these Republican bills are being passed with a Democrat president. Ain't that funny? Sleepy Joe, you a Democrat. Thought you a liberal. What the hell is going on in the in between the sheets of your home, President Biden? These Republicans are over here just passing all kind of pregnancy right bills during your administration. They weren't even thinking about it when Trump was in office for some strange reason. But now you're in office, and all of a sudden these Republicans are walking around here telling you you're not supposed to get an abortion after you hear a heartbeat. Now that's controversial too. I'm not gonna give my view on that. Because after 15 weeks, that's a full-blown human body. We all took healthcare class. Don't act like you don't know. That's a full-blown human body you're pulling out of some way. That's about what, 4 months? You know what the baby gender is by then. So I find this to be funny, and it's crazy because somebody in the comment section said Handmaid's Tale, and that movie, ooh girl, Handmaid's Tale has bothered me in the worst way. Let me tell you why. Some of the things they did to these handmaids were ridiculous. Cutting off fingers, pulling out eyeballs, removing organs inside of a JJ. Girl, are we getting to that level? Are we becoming the Handmaid's Tale? This is scary. Okay. So Evelyn felt some kind of way about something Joe said. Let me see what Joe said. I don't know what Joe said. Let's see. He kind of made light of what happened to Evelyn. Evelyn got head butted by her husband at the time. He said, Tahiri and Evelyn said Tahiri and Evelyn go off on Joe Biden after he suggests victims like Evelyn and Meg Thee Stallion sometimes bully their abusers when they begin to make positive changes. We ain't gonna sit up here and act like Evelyn is not a bitch. Evelyn is a high class bitch, a high class whore. Let's hear what Evelyn has to say. I have no sympathy for. I can't find any sympathy for Evelyn, specifically Evelyn. I'm not okay with men abusing women, and I'm not okay with women abusing men. But I'm not gonna sit up here and pretend like this hoe didn't chase a bitch with a damn giant wine bottle and hit her.
discuss domestic violence or bring up somebody's domestic violence incident, I think that you need to be compassionate about all of the people that
Just like you were when you threw that wine bottle at that girl. But go ahead, girls. Talk your talk.
this has affected. I think you also need to know and understand that this could be very triggering for not only the victim, but my message got cut off. So what I was saying is that talking about somebody's domestic violence incident can be very triggering.
So Tahiri, she says, I blocked this out for such a long time. I've tricked my brain into ignoring all of it. I attend therapy on a regular basis now. I need to go to therapy too, girl. Who's gonna pay for it? And it says hard to have to relive this every freaking time and the noise that comes with it. She meant to say noise. I'm gonna say this.
Form to
I don't. Joe's a fucking typical Virgo. You telling me that it's okay for Meg to get shot? I'm not okay with anybody getting shot. Me and you fighting. I don't care if I'm 7 feet and you 5 feet. You don't ever pull a gun out on me. There's no excuse for what Tory did to Meg. That's if he did it. Allegedly. I talked about Tory Lanez today. I said Lanez again. I keep calling him Lanez. I don't know. I don't fucking know the guy. Just reporting this. I feel like I already told you. I feel like he's an asshole. I really do. But we're gonna really pretend like Tory's not an asshole, and that it's okay to shoot her. That's not okay. Not Georgia Career Institute over here trying to get somebody to start a career. Honey, I've been to the Georgia Career Institute. I'm certified now. Certified. Mm-hmm. Yes, ma'am. Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am. Yes, sir. Boo. Evelyn's right when she said it's triggering for victims. But if I was Joe, I wouldn't be talking shit because Joe, don't you have some cases you gotta talk about? Oh, my bad boy week about to be a bad boy month. Oh, you and Charmaine? Oh man, I totally forgot about you, Charmaine. Charlotte, you know all them accusations people made about you and shit. Girl, you and Joe ain't got no place to be talking at the table. Cause that when you bully your abuser. Aren't you accused of being sexually abusing folks? You all handsy over there, Joe? You listen to a little bit too much of Got to Get It by Cisco? You like to touch? Touch? Funny, those two songs are made by two Scorpios. You Scorpios can keep your hands together. Y'all need to, your songs giving y'all wait, y'all will touch and stop. But Joe, you are not a Scorpio. And don't you have your own little case? I mean, I know that Tahiri came out and said that you abuse her, right? Um, but you have another situation where you harassed it someone. But of course, Evelyn has to show a picture of what happened to her forehead because she got headbutted. Well, no, Tahiri showed Evelyn's pictures. And then somebody, because Evelyn reposted, somebody said, Joe, you beat the literal baby out of your ex girlfriend. Please shut up. Girl. Joe, you better be quiet before you end up in court. It's everybody going to court for some reason this season. Shut up. Close your mouth. Keep your hands to yourself. Keep your nose closed. Keep your legs closed, sir. You can't say nothing. But I just feel like, I don't know. I will never sit up here and just look at Evelyn as an advocate. So speaking of this is why you shouldn't be friends with ugly people. And I had to learn the hard way to stop being friends with ugly people. Y'all can take what I'm saying as you want to, but we gonna say what the hell we want to say. These bitches are clearly ugly ass hoes. And they beat up this girl right here. She suffered a concussion, several cuts, and sprained ankle. This is a picture of them before they did what they did. Girl, why were you friends with them? They're ugly.
Form to
Oh, crap.
discuss domestic violence.
Why were you friends with them? I will say this. I know there was a girl that came out with the controversial. She said it had to do with men, but for me, I wouldn't be friends with ugly bitches because they're always plotting against you. I said what I said. Y'all can get mad at what I said. I don't give a damn. Stop being, if you're a pretty girl, stop being friends with ugly people. They will never be happy for you. Stay away from ugly bitches. And I appreciate this. I'll read a comment. He said, is Pete Davidson taunting Kanye by tattooing his kid's name on his neck? Why is Kim Kardashian supporting this? Childish or not? He is dead ass wrong. And I told y'all, I said something weird about this guy. And I'm not talking about the fact that he has a mental disorder. His mental disorder has nothing to do with what I sense with him. He is weird. And I don't think it's funny. I just told you to stay the hell away from my kids. And here you go tattooing their names on your neck, you weirdo. No crap. Okay.
3 books that will help you stay positive while living.
No. This is personal stuff for me. That's not for you. Check this out, y'all. You know, on my podcast, these are the things we're gonna be all over this. All over this. So officials are on the search for a tour boat that reportedly went missing off the island of Hokkaido, Japan. The Shartoko tour boat had 26 passengers, including two children, on board and went missing early Saturday morning after taking off from the island. Officials said the Kazu 1 vessel made a distress call around 1 p.m. local time, as reported by the New York Post. The distress call was made after the boat bow was flooded and it was sinking with all passengers on board. It was last seen near the western part of the Shartoko Peninsula. Girl. And the water is at the reported freezing temperature. Expert says a whale could have struck the ship and hypothermia could be a huge possibility based on the frigid water temperature. Coastal Guard patrol boats and helicopters were dispatched to search for any survivors and reported that the passengers were most likely wearing life jackets since a lifeboat was not present on the vessel. As of Saturday evening, the Coast Guards have found four out of the 26 people who went missing, as per the Associated Press. Girl. Man, I'm so mad. I should have named everything I do called It's Getting Weird. This is scary, you guys. I can't wait to hear the true stories surrounding this. That's all I have to say.
Trying to get the right mix. Trying to get the right mix.
So after Jonathan Wright, I was trying to figure out why he was doing press. Well, he replaced someone on the Bad Boys Club. I think it was it William the Baddest? I think it was William the Baddest that he replaced because William the Baddest left. Because I mean, who's the guy that's always ganging up on somebody? Milan. Milan been ganging up on everybody. He bullying everybody in the house, asking everybody they gay. Nobody cares if anybody gay. And so now they brought Jonathan Wright to the show. I don't have Zeus.
Trying to get the right mix. And we're bringing in a new bad boy member.
Oh man, I just was starting to get to know these dudes. Now I got to worry about somebody else and what he's about to bring.
Lamille, is that you in the blurred face? Not you don't want to be seen on the show.
To the table.
Please let it be a bitch that can make me chuckle. Like, I just want a bitch that's funny and cool vibes and like got weed and can smoke with me and just like be friends.
You okay, girl?
Mr. Jonathan, I'm gonna bring you inside.
What was, girl? What was that? And it's crazy because like the girls on Bad Girls Club seem to go crazy around each other, and it's funny watching dudes go crazy around each other. So dudes don't like each other neither. It's always this whole thing that women hate each other, but to see dudes not really like each other is so funny to me. I love it. Oh my God. It's always this narrative that all women hate each other. And to watch this is so funny.
I'm gonna introduce you to the bad boys, okay?
Hey friends, y'all already know it's Jonathan Wright, the right way. I'm from Dallas, Texas. I'm 23-year-old. I'm a celebrity hairstylist, one of your top hairstylists in the world.
Let's do this.
I'm like a good caring bad boy. Like I'm fun, energetic. Like I really bring energy. I bring the energy to anywhere. Shit, they ain't even know what's coming for them. I am the baddest. Let's get it going.
All right, bad boys, bring them in here.
Oh my god. Okay. We'll talk about this for a minute. For a second. I'm kind of having a built up because I don't know if I did everything I was supposed to do on Friday. Yeah. Do y'all know how bad y'all kids are? Cause some of the stories I be hearing from teachers, I'm not shocked. I mean, y'all kids have y'all problems. They be only 5 years old. Yeah. She reminds me of Countess Louisiana. Luann. She look like Luann de Lesseps to me. AKA I make fun of Native American background girl. Says a North California teacher is arrested for allegedly teaching her high school students while under the influence of drugs and alcohol, complex reports. Yeah, high school kids told on her. According to the news outlet, Tegan Leonhardt, a 46-year-old teacher at Terra Linda High School in San Rafael, California, was caught teaching class while under the influence of alcohol, prescription drugs, and cannabis. She teach high school. A school employee alerted a school administrator that they believed the teacher was under the influence of alcohol or drugs. Oh, so it was a school employee. San Rafael Police Department Lieutenant Dan Fink told reporters the administrators went to the classroom where the teacher, Tegan Leonhardt, was teaching. The administrator saw Leonhardt showed signs of intoxication and removed her from her classroom. Police were called immediately and questioned Leonhardt when they arrived. She denied drinking any alcohol. However, a screening test that was provided by police showed otherwise. Police say Leonhardt was operating at 3 times the legal limit if she was driving. Oh my God. Leonhardt was arrested on the scene and faced charges of public intoxication and child endangerment. Terra Linda High School has also put Leonhardt on paid administrative leave. What's going on? I'm not Milan Christopher in the comment section asking if that's illegal. Yes, that's illegal. It's illegal to be publicly intoxicated, which is weird because you get to drink in public. So the laws kind of counter. I don't get it. I know she ain't supposed to be drunk or high while teaching. Because you're supposed to be an example, and as a teacher, you're supposed to lead by an example. So she's not supposed to be high in front of kids who probably already smoking weed anyway. But what something's up with her. Something went down with her. So I don't know what went down with her, but something went down with her. That's a dress I want. So yeah. You told me the whole time people could find me. Oh no. Oh no. Yeah. I mean, I don't know why y'all shocked. Mm-mm. This right here is scary. I don't know if that's her boyfriend or he's holding her hostage. We'll find out when we read this article. It said, according to CNN, Vicky White, an assistant director of correction at Lauderdale County Sheriff Office, and inmate Casey White went missing after she removed him from the jail. The officer and the inmate are not related. Lauderdale County Sheriff Rick Singleton said Vicky told him that she was taking Casey to the county courthouse for a mental evaluation. Why does he look like a bootleg Paul Rudd a little bit? You're like an old Paul Rudd. She also told a guard that after she dropped off Casey White at the courthouse, she would go seek medical care for herself because she wasn't feeling well. Oh, whoa. After several hours, it was learned that no mental evaluation was scheduled and Casey White was never dropped off at the courthouse, Singleton said. Vicky White also didn't make it to the location where she said she would receive medical attention. Officers at the jail became worried and tried reaching out to Vicky, but her phone kept going straight to voicemail. They quickly realized Casey White had not been returned to the jail either. Authorities are now looking at all possibilities of what could have happened, including if the correction officer helped Casey White escape, according to the news outlet. Authorities also suspect Casey White, 6'9". Ooh, he big. To be armed and dangerous. Vicky White was armed with a 9mm handgun, which means we're assuming he is armed, Singleton added. You know what? I'm going to go ahead and do it. I'm just going to have to go ahead and pay old girl for the title. I don't mind paying old girl for the title. I pay her, give her like a little $150, $200 a month for the title. We got to go ahead and start naming this. This is getting weird. I don't know why I feel in the back of my mind that she was sleeping with him. The crazy part is they say no relations. Is that her husband? That's not her husband either. So, I don't know what to feel about this. I don't. Cause my main question is they say there's no relation, so and yes, I am focused on the no relation part. The reason I'm so focused on that is because could they be married and she got a job in the prison just to help him escape? I'm just asking questions. I low-key don't feel like she's in danger. I don't know why I don't feel like she's in danger, but I don't. But I'm confused. I'm always confused though. That's just a trait of mine. I don't care. You can bite me for being confused. But that's just me. I'm confused. The whole situation is confusing to me because I'm just trying to figure out, like, they say they don't know if she in danger or not. Is she not in danger? I don't know. This is a very mysterious situation. Very mysterious situation. So yeah, I'm not gonna make any assumptions about this, but it's just weird. Yeah, I saw this. This is a fake Elon Musk account, y'all. I come to conclusion this is a fake Elon Musk account. Because he started. Y'all know buying a club is not a long term investment, y'all. That's just not something you want to invest in.
Devastating scene Saturday morning Eve.
Okay, so this weekend, while I was watching movies, and being emotionally, what's the right way of saying what I was emotionally? This weekend, while I was watching movies, well, I was watching YouTube specifically. Um, oh, I was watching YouTube and I was watching this Storm Chaser. And this Storm Chaser was talking about a storm. Now, I didn't watch the remainder of it because I don't know. I just get nervous when I watch Storm Chasers. So I just made a decision not to watch it. Because it just made me nervous looking at it. But this is what happened in Kansas. I'm not quite sure if he was in Kansas, but this is what happened in Kansas, honey. This tornado was not playing. This is from the Lovely Tea, by the way.
To Wichita, Kansas. Homes were ripped apart by a tornado that tore through the community of Andover and surrounding areas Friday night. It's estimated that at least 50 to 100 homes were damaged. A YMCA and an elementary school were also hit. Fortunately, there were no deaths or major injuries. One person was still trapped in a building Saturday morning, but a rescue effort was underway. The twister touched down shortly after 8 p.m. It was among multiple reports of tornadoes, hail, and high winds as storms moved across Kansas, Nebraska, and Missouri Friday night. Devastating scene Saturday morning east of Wichita, Kansas. Homes were ripped apart by a tornado that tore through the community of Andover and surrounding areas Friday night. It's estimated that at least 50 to 100 homes were damaged. A YMCA and an elementary school were also hit. Fortunately, there were no deaths or major injuries. One person was still trapped in a building Saturday morning, but a rescue effort was underway. The twister touched down shortly after 8 p.m. It was among multiple reports of tornadoes, hail, and high winds as storms moved across Kansas, Nebraska, and Missouri Friday night. Devastating scene Saturday morning east of Wichita, Kansas. Homes were ripped apart by a tornado that tore through the community of Andover and surrounding areas Friday night.
Okay, it's just repeating itself. That's the storm.
There it is! Excuse me? Sorry.
First and foremost, girl, oh my God. Look at that. Hoo boy. That song was not playing. Yeah. So I thought it was funny. Doja Cat is beefing with a Raven. It's an unprecedented event. This is the first time a well-known celebrity is beefing with the Raven. This is the first beef in history between a rapper and a raven. So I'm gonna read to you the tweet Doja Cat with it. It beats like that because right now I'm beefing with a fly. The fly won't leave the house. I'm gonna let you and your little friends out the window, and then your ass is still in here with me. She said, so that effing raven that sit on my house just tried to run a fade with both my cats. I will punch that bitch mid-flight. I'm not the one, bitch. I will serve you up with some garlic, crunchy garlic, and shishito, you punk hoe. You don't ever try me again. I promise you it will be your last landing. You effing stupid ass bird. I will make an example of you, you bitch. Do I, and I got hands too. So I said they're smart. They remember faces and hold generational grudges. Yes, let me tell you about this bird that beat up my great grandmother. So my great grandmother found a nest with eggs in it. Okay. She found a nest with eggs in it. So she was going to, I don't know what she was gonna do with it. But I guess she was going to, figure out what to do with it because clearly the bird was gonna come back and try to find its babies. So my baby cousin, she was only a toddler at the time. She was only a baby herself. Don't take it personal. Accidentally murdered the babies. She murdered the eggs, y'all. She was a baby. She's a toddler. She didn't know any better. So she accidentally broke the eggs. So mama birds don't play. So mama bird came back and she was beefing with my great grandmother. And for some reason, the bird found my great grandmother's house and came to a house and it was up and stuck for my great grandmother. So birds do have amazing memory. I mean, for the bird to come and literally be beefing with her at her house, you came to her house, bird. And it was up and stuck with her. The bird was like, you done set up here. You done let that toddler beat up on my babies. No man, no pan, no spam. No. So she said, I just chased him off a cliff. He landed in my backyard and he had what looks like a effing chicken breast with paprika all over it hanging out his mouth. Oh, yeah. Oh my god. Oh my god. So yeah. I needed that laugh, by the way. When I first saw it, I was laughing my arse off. I was like, not you over here beefing with a bird. That this was funny. Okay. This was so funny to me. These guys are pretending like they were fighting which gender the baby was gonna. We're not fighting. They weren't fighting about the baby's gender. They were pretending like it was a battle. And I thought it was so funny. Watch this. I like how they did that. I love how they did that. That was so cute. Oh. I'm debating on if I want to talk about this. I know y'all see it, so I don't have to really tell you this. I find this to be highly disturbing. Very unfortunate. But I mean, really, there is no buts in this. It's just very disturbing. Um, I don't even want to repeat what the story is about. I don't, because it's just so disturbing to me. Let me find out this one of Trump doctors. I'm gonna do a podcast about Trump doctors. It says 26-year-old Jack Eberts agreed to be part of a clinical trial for the University of Maryland research where he was asked to drink a bacteria found in poop. The university paid more than $7,000 to Eberts and 16 other inpatients for their participation, New York Post reports. Ebert wrote in Twitter post, "Tomorrow I'm going to be deliberately infected with dysentery. That sounds dark, but I'm assure you I am extremely excited to overshare this journey." Ebert is seen in the photo drinking a liquid substance that contained a bacteria called Shigella, which is found in poop. This will later develop into a life-threatening case of diarrhea for Eberts. Sharing his experience with insiders, Ebert said it was the worst 8 hours of his life, but would do it all again if I was paid. But you end up spending all that money on the emergency room. I wouldn't laugh at this. I don't entertain these guys, but I thought this was funny that white people just ganged up on them. But I don't usually talk about these douchebags.
Women are not the same. Women like attention, men want sex. So my thing is, a man is capable of having sex with other women while still loving his girl the same.
You're actually saying that in a relationship, it's okay for men to go and explore other options, but we have to be happy with you and not explore options.
Absolutely. Closed on your end, open on my end, and I think there should be honest between the two.
Why would anyone agree to that?
You can't just go throwing that thing around. I spoke to Dan Balserian. Yeah, I'm sick of you asking to finish your long, boring answers that are the same answer every time we ask you a question. Even Dan Balserian last week told me to my face, so fucking what, clown? Here you are on the show. I can turn you off as well. Just turn these clowns off. See you fellas, grow up, bring us back when you're 30 and you've got half a brain. You're not running around being led by your own dicks. Bye-bye. See you later. Turn them off.
Women are not the same. Women like attention, men want sex. So my thing is, a man is capable of having sex with other women while still loving his girl the same.
You're actually saying that in a relationship, it's...
I mean, I'm gonna be straight up honest with you. I think the guy is a virgin. I really do. At this point, this guy, I just think he's saying all this whack stuff, but I think he's still a virgin. Nobody wants him. Let's see what else I have in here. Y'all, look at this. This is a bootleg Drake. I can't. Give me a minute. I'm stretching. Hope they don't ban me for that, girl. I got banned on Bigo for stretching because they thought it sounded like I was moaning.
And you just got to Miami, need hotel room. Niggas tell you that they love you, but they fell through. So you shot 42.
This dude can't hold together.
Throwing on that dress because it's see through. And you just got to Miami, need hotel room. Niggas.
This is how you boost your friend up, you guys. If you have a friend that looks famous and you're trying to get into an expensive restaurant, do this. Or you're trying to get into a club, do this. Okay, so I didn't talk about this case. But this was one of the cases that the lovely she brought up. And I didn't know about this case. Baby, you gonna end up in jail. I mean, you know, it's neither here nor there to me because I ain't got no children with them. You know, I don't know why y'all have kids with men who make poor decisions anyway, but that's neither here nor there for me. You know, that girl, let me tell you this. I don't understand these women who get with men who make poor decisions, and then the whole time your narrative is, my baby daddy in jail. My son ain't got no father to raise him. Well, if you bother to look at some of the nerds over there, yeah, I'm just saying, get you a nerd. Fuck these whack ass narcissists. So they were filming a music video on his property, okay, which they were not supposed to be doing. They were renting this man's property, and which is funny because didn't you shoot somebody for quotation marks being on your property, the baby? But it's okay for you because you paid to rent somebody's house. It's okay for you to film a music video on a property. You didn't tell the man about what he was doing and how he was doing it and who he was doing it with.
I'll play it back for you, right? Look at him. He's steady walking. Hey, you put it. Don't touch.
Yeah, your ass going to jail. Oh no. Why was that? This is happening more often too. And no, the 10-year-old did not know there were weed gummies. They didn't know. An Ohio father is facing some serious charges after his 10-year-old daughter showed up to school with marijuana edibles that she believed were Easter candy. The incident unfolded last Friday, April the 22nd, when 5 students at Upper Arlington Elementary School in Columbus fell ill during their lunch period. Upper Arlington police and fire responded to the school where they discovered that the children had ingested marijuana edibles. All of them were rushed to the hospital for a wide range of side effects, including hallucination, elevated heart rates, and nausea. I get that feeling when I see a certain person's face. According to reports, the 10-year-old daughter of Scott C. McCrae had taken the weed candy to school. After finding it inside her home, the child was unaware that the candy was laced with drugs when she located inside a jar in the kitchen cabinet. She believed that it was leftover candy, Easter candy. Wanted to share with her friends, she took the treats to school unaware that it would make them all sick. McCrae, I know they don't say McCrae, something like that, told authorities he purchased the edibles in 2018 for a medical condition while in Colorado. He confessed that he ate the weed gummies on the night of April 21st while drunk and fell asleep. Once he woke up the following day, he placed them in the cabinet before leaving for work and before the child left for school. So it was medicinal marijuana. I want to talk about this. Once again, when we were in school, we were not allowed to share snacks with each other because there was this rule we couldn't do that. And this was in elementary school. I kid you not. We couldn't share nothing because they didn't know where it came from. They don't know what you and your mama and them be doing in the house. You and your mama and daddy and them be doing in the house. So, I mean, we weren't even allowed to share gumdrops. The gumdrops came from the store, but how do you know they ain't weed gumdrops? Because y'all put weed in everything. So she, I guess y'all just letting kids share whatever they want to. There's no COVID protocols neither. That's another thing. There's no protocols about this because we still in low key in a pandemic. I already talked about this on my podcast. I want to talk a little bit about this. I already announced it on my podcast, but I want to talk about this a little bit more. It's weird because I was wondering, I had another epiphany. That's why it's called Tiffany Epiphanies on my U42 show. I had an epiphany about her, about Miss Juicy through this. And it's crazy because it popped up and the first thing I thought was, where's Miss Juicy at? What happened to Miss Juicy? What happened to Miss what happened to her? I was like, I ain't seen her in a minute. And then not too long after I saw this, as you see, they're not far from each other. I got this. So y'all keep her thoughts and prayers, y'all. See what else I got. Y'all, I told y'all it's getting weird. Me saying that make me kind of miss Bigo. I miss the fun we had on Bigo. I don't fuck that drama. I didn't like that drama shit that they had going on over there. But I love like talking to people and communication and all those things that we did. It was fun, you know, joking, having discussions, laughing, all that stuff. But this is look at this. I want y'all to find it. Look at this.
Then show me how you got this.
I'm gonna show you. So, I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna show you step by step. And there's 3 ways you can get in your apartment. You understand that? Alright, so excuse me. I'm in your file. Excuse me.
Yeah, she was there all the way from there. I want to see was walking by her.
Nah, I'm gonna tell you how nobody can ever come in without the key.
I can't believe.
Yeah, it's a learning experience. I'm gonna start. So you can say this never happens to you again. 3 ways we go. Alright. The window here. You need to put a lock on it.
I'm trying to figure out why you over here talking to them. I catch you in my room, in my house. I'm not talking to you. I'm just gonna call the police. I told y'all. Let's call the police season over here. I'm too. Oh. Yeah. No. No, we're not doing this. This is scary. Then he told her how he got in. I want to talk about this. I felt like he was kind of being a little homophobic. Speaking of people who do things they ain't supposed to be doing to people.
I want you to meet somebody, Saucy.
Oh gosh. Oh, you gotta hit that, yeah.
This is Art. He's a youngin' here at the radio station.
What's up?
He really enjoys
Why
your
you call
twerk
Art?
videos because Art told me.
You bugging the fuck out.
I'm not lying. I'm dead serious. Art really enjoys, right, Brandon? Right?
Huh?
Art enjoys your twerk video. He actually said to the room, he was like, y'all don't be watching Saucy Santana twerk videos?
You enjoy them?
Entertainment. I thought it was funny.
Okay. It's real. Oh, you bugging the fuck out.
Yeah, I don't even know why he did that.
I just wanted him to meet.
You wanted to tell me that?
I wanted you to have the same energy. You
wanted to tell me that?
Before you came, he was so excited.
Why are you putting people on the spot like that? Don't be trying to make a fool out your interns, Charlemagne. I don't even know why I had this right here. I think this is for something me to watch at night to entertain myself. Let me see what else. She's not actually. And like that person say in the comment section, Dr. Mae Jemison is the first. Hi. I'm gonna end right here. I don't want to talk no more. So I hope you guys enjoyed today's show, my commentary, me talking trash about everybody. So yeah, thank you for coming by. I tell you, I'm not gonna be doing it on here anymore. Because I'm not. I don't want to. With that being said, I'm outie.